Hold on a minute, guys. Just a second, guys. Sorry, guys. Really, I'm wasting all of your time. Let me finish this, guys, so that everyone will have the system access and you can start looking at the system.
All right.
I can hear you, Raghu.
No. Shiva is telling that he is not able to hear me. That is the reason, like I am telling, like only Shiva is not able to hear. Sorry, guys. Really, like when I saw replies, right, for a couple of people, I felt that it is working fine for everyone.
Raghu, I just checked. For me, I'm not getting manager error. It is just the password thing.
Yeah, okay. 1 second. It's a kind of weird thing. Let me keep a filter here. Let me change your manager to my user ID, guys. So the first thing is, like, now you should not see any error with the manager, guys. So now you got a valid manager. Let me import this. Because most of them have like several managers, guys. One has Carla Grant, one has some other guy, someone else has something else. So let me make it uniform. Now don't purge the data, guys. Whenever you are trying to import the data, just be careful with your Employee Central system, because you have option to full purge it. Once you purge it, right, gone, everything is gone, guys. Okay. Okay, guys, let it load, guys. I'll reset all of your passwords and I'll share those things before we close this session itself. And the thing that we left out is, like, we loaded the propagation data model, the propagation HRIS propagation XML file into the system, and we are supposed to get the company.country, and we want to show that particular field or update the field on the job info.country, the standard, the country field. So for that, I am here to start off coming back to show you, like, whether the country, whether the company USA underscore company, what country it is carrying on. Go to manage organization pay and job structures, find out the company that we are interested. Go to your wheel is nothing but your company, guys. USA underscore, this is the company, guys, you can see here, and this company got country, this is the field we are trying to refer, guys. This country got field United States. So these values, this is the value that we want to see on the employee. Whenever you are trying to populate the job information, we want to see that particular country should be auto populated. For that, go to your new hire, and the country we are selecting like AS USA underscore company. This is the company ID, guys. We just verified, and go with any of these your reasons, even reasons. Sorry. I'm just populating the data, guys. Nothing else here. And now you can see your company is this one, and you should have a country field somewhere, guys. Yeah. Okay. You see here your country field, which is read only, but you can see here it is auto populated. So like that, you can populate any of those fields, guys. You can see the country is the one we populated from the company. The company, whatever you assign to this particular new hire, is going to be auto populated here. Where is it? Okay. Here you can see here. So what I recommend to you are as an assignment towards your HRIS propagation XML file, do one thing, guys. On the corporate data model, try to create one more custom field called as number of days per week. So once you create the number of days per week, try to populate some data, make it visible on the screen and populate some data on that. And you see on the job information, you should have a field, guys. Just let me see. Yeah, you can see working days per week. So try to get company dot working days per week field, which is going to be a custom field, and from that grab the number of days per week and try to populate this particular field, guys. Working days per week here. The job info dot working days per week. It's pretty simple, guys. Only thing is like you have to turn on one of the custom fields on your foundation object called as company and label it as like a number of working days per week. And once you label it right, try to populate a couple of companies with that data. And once you are done with respect to creating a custom field and populating data into that for your company, on the propagation rules, HRIS propagation rules XML file, go ahead and create one more rule which will get data from company dot number of working days per week and populate this job information dot working days per week, guys.
Rahul, can you come back, please? I just want to get this clear, please.
It's pretty simple, guys. The first step is going to be like create a custom field on corporate data model and on object company. Okay, and the field name is number of working days per week. Okay, something similar to that, guys. So later populate some companies, guys. Take some companies, basically create company data, and once you create company data, right, then in HRIS propagation data model, create a new rule which reads data from company dot number of working days per week and it populates your job info dot work days per week. Okay, this is what you have to do. After that, you have to verify it by adding a new hire in your organization, guys.
Can you just hold on? Let's copy this down, please.
Yep, sure, I'll do that.
Raghu, just one question. This is Madan.
Yeah, Madan.
But you need but when you change anything to data model to get it updated in your system, say your instance, you need to have the provision
Yeah,
Showing
that's the
me.
reason. Send it to me, guys. Send it to me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Just
it is with it.
yeah, just drop an email. Yep. Okay.
But then after one,
whatever value we are propagated to that.
Pardon, guy. Hello.
Okay. What I am asking is that whatever value we are propagating, we don't have the option to overwrite it. Is it?
All right.
Like the country we just propagated, United States. If we want to overwrite it, we cannot do that. We don't have that option.
Override with what value?
If I want to put any other country there, right now it is defaulting from company. But
Yeah.
if I want to overwrite it, I won't have that option. There is no provision for that, right?
No, you cannot override that.
Okay, what I am comparing it with is that in SAP we have features which are defaulting some values. But if you want to override that value, we can do that. But here we don't have that option.
No. Oh, you mean to say going here and overriding it? That's what you want to? You mean?
Yeah, the
Okay. Yeah. I got it. I got your question. Let me answer that. See, this field was a read-only field. That is the reason you are not able to override it. So whatever system is going to show you, right? Yes, that is what you are seeing. Say if you are updating your value here, right? Working days per week, you see something like say it is 5. By default, system is going to show you 5, right? Say if everything goes fine with your propagation, you will see 5 here. And yes, say if you want to show it as 4, you can go ahead and change it to 4. No problem.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it, thanks.
Okay. I'm thinking by system itself, you mean to say overriding by some other means. No. If it is manual overriding, right? Yes, you can do that.
Yes.
No problem.
Okay.
Until unless you have access to that particular field to edit the data, yes, you can always go ahead and edit that particular value, guys.
Okay.
Can we pass on like a hard-coded values also in the propagation, or only just picking from one pick list to another pick list based on the source?
We cannot hard code values, Ray. It's always dependent on some other object. You read that object data, and yes, you are going to update that. And obviously, like if you want to hard code it, yes, you can hard code on the source object. I'll show you how to hard code values on your source object using your business rules. And the same thing is going to be auto populated on your destination object, nothing but you are here in this case it is job info.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Quickly moving on to the other topic that we are going to discuss in today's session, guys. If you don't mind, guys, before I move on to this topic, shall I reset all your passwords, guys?
My password is working. Okay, this is Madan.
Yeah, Madan. Cool. Awesome. Yeah.
Is it going to be the same thing with your username?
One more question, Raghu.
Raghu, mine is also working.
Kavita. Okay, cool.
Raghu, one question before we discuss it. Now, suppose the one company has decided to let company per hours, 40 hours. Now they change the rule to 32.
Yep.
So, and how to do the mass changes?
Yep.
How do we go about it?
I'll show you. There is a concept called as mass change tool. Let me show you. It is there in my topics that I am supposed to discuss with all of you. Manage mass changes. Yeah, you can see manage mass changes. This is the option. I'll show you how to work with these things. You can see a lot of those things have already been worked on. I'll show you. There is an option, Madan.
No.
Yeah.
No. Thanks.
Okay. Let me reset couple of your passwords, guys, so that we'll move on to the next topic.
Raghu, I just checked. Mine is also working. Thank you.
Who is that?
It's Rupesh.
Yeah. Go ahead and check your IDs, guys, because I replaced the manager, right, with the correct manager, who is the active user, my ID SF admin, right? So you should be, okay. Sanjay is also working. Okay, Deepali ID also is working. I guess most of your IDs should work fine, at least now. If you still have any issues with logging into the system, maybe you can just let me know before the session, or if you drop an email, I'll be able to do that. Sri, I'll create your ID, Sri, and Victor.
This is Smita. Mine is not working. I just checked.
Okay.
Just reset and send me the new one.
You know your user ID, right, Smita?